What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Whitney's World podcast. I'm your host, Whitney Morgan, and I am so glad that you guys are here with me wherever you are tuning in from on this planet. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to listen to the message I have to share. I want to let you guys know this is my 36th episode of Whitney's World. I've been doing this every Wednesday since June of 2023, and it has been quite the journey, quite the road. It's been extremely remarkable. I am so thankful. I've grown so much. I've learned so much, and I am just so happy to again bring you guys this message of something that I've been learning and really trying to fine tune in my own life. I really feel like everything that I bring to you guys week after week is things that I'm learning, I'm trying to focus on, and also trying to just really dive in to these things deep on a deeper level. So I have a better understanding of all of these things, what's going on, and it's just been incredible. So today, we're going to talk about manifesting, and I'm going to give you guys 4 tips on how to manifest and what that means. So first of all, if you guys are not following me on TikTok and Instagram, please do. Also, YouTube is officially up, so please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me get the message out and to connect with more and more people. So please make sure you guys subscribe and like the videos. So I'm trying to upload all my past audio videos on YouTube, but moving forward, everything's going to be video. So I'm super excited. The progression is amazing to see. And this is really why I want to talk about manifesting, because I have really manifested all of this into reality, and it is super crazy. And it's all just been little steps, little things that I've done and focused on week after week. And here I am now on YouTube officially, and I'm super pumped. So every Wednesday I will be with you guys. So make sure you guys tune in, and let's get started with the show. So manifesting is literally science. So I'm sure you've heard that. I know manifesting is, in my world, it's something that's coming up a lot. I feel like there is a lot of talk about manifesting. People are really trying to understand what manifesting is, how to do it, because you've probably seen people talk about it and manifest their lives. And it's something that is a God-given gift to us that we can manifest. And it is all about reprogramming your mind so that you can manifest your dreams into reality. So manifesting is training your mind, body, and your soul to bring your dreams into reality. Manifesting is not wishing. It is not, blowing on a candle at your birthday, saying your wish. That's what we do when we're children, and that is not manifesting. Manifesting is science. So number 1, your first step in manifesting is you have to tell the truth, and you have to get clear on what you want. What is it that you want? And what is that thing inside of you that you're itching to do, that you have this desire, you have something calling to you? What is it that you want? And you have to get clear on that. And if you don't know, because I know sometimes it is hard to, and we can get kind of blocked in, what we want and our why and all of these things, which I would say I've struggled with my why, for many times in my life. And now I feel like it's getting more and more clear, as the days go on. But if you don't know and you're not clear on what you want, but you want something more, you want to manifest something greater and more beautiful into your life, you can every morning start to write 3 to 5 things that you want. What are 3 to 5 things that you want in your life, and just write them down every single day. What this is going to do is it is going to start training your mind to see your dreams and your goals. Okay. So that is step 1. What do you want, and get clear. Step 2, you're going to stop focusing on the end goal, and you're going to start focusing on the steps you need to take in order to get you to your desired manifestation. So let's just talk for a second about vision boards. So I have a vision board. I make a vision board. Well, I've tried to make one every year, but last year I didn't. But this year I made a vision board, and it is amazing because it's in my room. So I see it every day and I look at it and it's in my awareness. So I know what I'm trying to manifest. And so what vision boards do is they literally pull out of your mind what you want and it grounds it into reality. You're taking out what you think you want, what your manifestations are, and it puts it into reality so you see it every single day. So it tells your brain, hey, these things are important to me. And then you're just constantly seeing it every day. So you keep your dreams and your goals in front of you. The mistake that people have made and are making when it comes to vision boards they are putting the Porsche, the $1 million house, the winning the lottery, the whatever else people want, right? Lots of money and success. So what they're putting on there though are the desired goals that are 10 years out. Now it's not, you can still put those things because that is your what you want to manifest, but what you need to have on the vision board are the steps you're going to take, the followers you want, the business that you're going to start building, the things that you can start to do every day that is going to bring that manifestation into effect. Because just because you say, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, or I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, unless you're taking steps to becoming a millionaire, it doesn't just happen. Okay. So where we go wrong is we're just putting the big picture out, and then we become present with how far that is away from us. And then it makes us less motivated because we're not making little steps day by day to achieve that manifestation. Okay. So we are, again, manifestation is training your mind, your body, and your spirit, your soul, to do the work to make the dreams become into reality. So visualize the steps that you are going to take. Okay, this is so important. You are literally going to start to visualize what you're going to do every day in order to achieve that manifestation of the $1 million or the big house or the car you want. Okay, all the stuff you don't want to do, but you have to do in order to make your dreams become into reality, that's the stuff that's going to go on the vision board. Okay, so for me, it's podcasting weekly. It's growing my podcast. It is creating my YouTube channel. It is, getting more active on social media. How many posts do I need to make? Signing up for a coaching program, building my website. These are all things that I can start to visualize daily of me doing them, getting them done. And I can start to visualize that. And what it's doing is it is training the part of my brain to take action. That is what visualization does, is it trains your brain to take action. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what you're visualizing and what is an actual event. So use the visualization tool as something to really help you tune in to the little actions you can take day by day to achieve your goals, okay? So example, let's say you want to run a marathon. I don't necessarily want to run a marathon right now. One day for sure, 100%, I feel like every successful person does that. But for right now, I'm working towards other things. But let's say that you want to run a marathon. You are going to start to visualize when the alarm clock goes off in the morning that you are looking out the window. You wake up, you look out the window, it's pouring rain, okay? And you can't listen to your headphones because it's pouring rain and they're not waterproof. And you are going to visualize you being alone and just rain pouring on you. Your feet are soaking wet. And you're literally like feeling the anger. You're just like in the moment, like this sucks. Okay. Now this is manifesting, because what is going to happen now is, in real life, when you wake up on Sunday and it's pouring outside, you've already been there in your mind. You already know exactly how it feels. You know exactly what it's going to feel like. You know that your shoes are going to be moist and wet, but you have already trained your brain for the moment. And so it's easier to do it because you've already been there. Your nervous system is prepared for this moment because you've already visualized yourself being in this moment. Okay. So when you roll out of bed, you've trained your mind and you know exactly how it feels, and you are ready because you trained the pathways in your mind. Okay. So let's go to step 3. So step 1 is you have to tell the truth and get clear on what you're doing and what you want. Get clear. Step 2, stop focusing on the end goal and focus on the steps you need to take to get there. Okay. Step 3, according to science, literally, you have to feel. You got to feel. Okay. When you are manifesting, you have to feel these things. This is what I've learned from reading Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural. You need to become in a state of elevated emotions. Okay. So you need to figure out, how does it smell when you're manifesting these dreams and these actions you're going to take? How does it smell? How does it feel? How excited are you when you achieve finishing a goal of yours? When you pick up the pen and you start writing the book that you're trying to write, or you sign up for the course, or you sign up for real estate school, whatever it is, like really put yourself in this moment. And how does it make you feel? How excited are you? What kind of things are around you? Maybe you want to move. And so you start to feel how it feels when you get your new keys and you're in your house alone and you are in a new place and you're excited and you're a little nervous, but you are in a place of just pure bliss because you are doing something different and you don't know what's on the other side. So you have to go step by step, over and over in your mind for what you want. You cannot manifest your fears. And this is what so many people do wrong. Okay. So when you start to manifest fears, okay, so you start to, what if it doesn't work out? What if I lose my job? What if I don't make any friends? What if I get lost and I'm really sad and frustrated? Like whatever it is, when you are manifesting when you're thinking about your fears. And what you're doing is you are training your nervous system and your brain for the worst case scenario instead of the best. So when you are going into this place and you are working on these things, do not manifest your fears. It is so important. And I know it's hard, but this is where we're retraining our brain. We are literally retraining our mind to stop manifesting the bad, and instead we are going to manifest the best case scenario. So we're going to flip the bad and we're going to flip it and make it good. What if it works out? What if I manifest my dream job? What if I meet someone in this new place that I'm going and I don't know, maybe they introduce you to someone that's going to put you on the path for your new opportunities that are waiting for you around the corner. What if you find the love of your life? You never know, but you have to literally start to retrain your mind and just be thinking the best things. Visualize that. How does it feel? Put yourself in that elevated emotion and elevate yourself to a place of excitement and joy and new opportunities. And what's happening when we're doing this, we are decoding all the excuses, worries, and fears, and we are encoding new opportunities. We are encoding moving to a new place, feeling the pride and the excitement and the joy, and we are encoding feeling the change into our mind. Okay, so we're decoding and encoding new neural pathways. This is what's happening when we manifest. But it is so important that you watch your mind like a hawk, because you have to make sure that you are always manifesting at an elevated, good, high emotion. Okay. And also, something that I learned is sometimes people struggle with like putting themselves in the place of what they're trying to manifest. So what you can do, you can use the power of objectivity. So what you do is you literally replace yourself with someone you admire. Okay. So use me as an example. You can literally place me into what you're trying to manifest, and you just see me doing it, and you visualize me doing whatever you're trying to visualize, whatever you're trying to manifest. And then one day, once you've visualized, you can see me almost like putting out my hand and saying, come with me. And I give you now, the visualization is now you, because you visualize me doing it. Now I'm going to pass the baton to you. Okay. So it's like being in a track race where you're in a relay and you see the other person running around the track, and then all of a sudden they come to you and they pass it and you go. That's the power of objectivity. And your mind, that is something that you can do, and it is a tool. It's a hack. So if you are trying to manifest something, but you don't necessarily see you doing it because it's too hard, you have like a block in your mind, use the power of objectivity and put someone else in your place, and then they will pass you the baton when you're ready. Okay. So now we're going to go to step 4. So step 1, you have to tell the truth. You have to become clear on what you want. Number 2, stop focusing on the end goal. Focus on the steps that you need to take to get you there. Step 3, you gotta feel. Give yourself an elevated emotion. Okay. Step 4 is take action. You owe the universe and yourself action, because if you're going to manifest your new life, your new desires, your new career, whatever this is, you literally have to put in the work and you have to do the action. You can't just say these things and not do action, because it will not happen. You have to do little things day by day. And when you do this every single day, you will start to see your manifestations come into reality. So you have to make the videos. You have to make the cold calls. You have to move to the new city. You have to start the business, build the website. You have to start writing the book. You have to start your podcast. You have to start your YouTube channel. Whatever it is, that itch that's pulling you, you have to take action. It's on you. And if you don't, the universe cannot bring you your realities or what you're manifesting into reality. Okay. So every single day, you're going to, even if it's 5 minutes a day, you are going to start laying the bricks every single day, brick by brick. And you're going to do something that you can do that is going to move you towards your manifestation. Okay. So then what's going to happen is after a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long, I don't know what you're manifesting, but however long it's going to take you, you're going to look back and you're going to see a path that you've started to create, because you started to do one thing at a time, laying brick by brick by brick. And a big mistake that we make during this process is getting impatient. Now, I will say I've been guilty of this throughout my life, through my days and manifesting my days. I'm just not that patient of a person. I am working on it though. I'm growing in it. I am realizing now that it is truly about the journey and it is not just about the destination. And I will say that that's something that I've really learned. Probably I've always known that, but I really took that to heart. I would say even in the last few months, Whitney, it's about the journey. It's about the process. It's not just about getting there, because the thing about when you get there is you're there. So then what's next? There's something else. Then you got to find something else. You got to start manifesting something new. But what happens is we don't enjoy the journey and we stress ourselves out and we stress out about it's not here yet. My manifestation isn't here yet. And then what happens is we become blocked. And then we also don't even enjoy the process. We're not paying attention to what the universe is showing us because we're so worried again about the end goal instead of the actions we need to take daily to achieve what we are trying to manifest. So be patient. Don't get impatient on this journey. It is so important to realize also that our goals and our dreams have no time frame. We have time frames because we think that these things need to happen now, and we put our dreams and reality coming into reality on these time frames, but that's not how it works. The universe doesn't work on our time. The universe works on when we're ready, okay? And like I'm guilty of that, thinking, oh, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for this. And then thankfully I look back and I'm like, I'm really glad that I didn't get what I wanted right then and there because I wasn't ready. I needed to practice. I needed to take this time to grow and develop and learn and shape my reality over time so that now I'm ready for what I need and now I'm ready for what I'm asking for. So just keep in mind that our goals and dreams are not on a time frame. It's about the journey. It's about the process. It's so important, and enjoy it. Literally enjoy it, because once you get there, then you're going to want something else. And that's just not, of course, once you do get there, you are going to want something else, but just enjoy the journey and the process in this. Okay. And then overnight success doesn't happen. I mean, obviously there's people that are privileged and there are people that hit a jackpot and win the lottery. But for most of us human beings in this process, it takes time. Our dreams and our desires take time, especially if we're manifesting like companies and businesses and, different things that you're trying to work on. These things take time. It's not an overnight success that happens. It just doesn't. Chipping away at your goals is where the pleasure happens. Again, because once you just start to chip away every day while you're still living your current life, you're chipping away at your new life and what you're trying to manifest into reality. And if you can go one more day, don't get impatient and give up. It's taking too long. I can't do this. Don't start to allow that to happen. You just, on those days where you feel like giving up, throwing in the towel, don't. Literally don't. Because when you can just go one more day, the next day that you give up, you'll be able to go another day. And then what's cool is you actually train your brain and your body that you are not the person that's going to give up, that you are the person that keeps going. And so those days that you feel like throwing in the towel, don't. Keep going, and you will teach yourself, you will train yourself to keep going, and it will get easier, even when sometimes it's hard and you don't feel like it's actually like happening fast enough. Okay. If you're willing to put your mind to something and you are willing to believe you can do it, you will achieve it. It's literally a universal law. If you believe and you start to take little actions every single day, you will achieve what you are working towards. I promise. I will achieve what I am working towards, and so will you. We are literally rewiring the circuits in our brain to make things happen the way that we want them to happen, okay? This is not easy, but it is the truth. It is literally science. Like, this stuff is real, and you can also manifest for other people. So I am not a mother yet, but like, I could imagine being a mom and manifesting, maybe your child is trying to become a professional baseball player. You can start to visualize for them. You can start to put yourself in the seat, in the stand. You can literally start to visualize them hitting the home run and, getting their World Series ring, like whatever that is. You can manifest businesses for your husband or your wife. You can start to visualize seeing them be successful, starting a new career, starting a new business. You can also do this for other people. So, that's the cool thing also is like, it's like praying for someone else. It's the same thing. You have faith that when you pray, it's going to heal the person. This is the same with manifesting. When you have faith that what you're manifesting is going to happen and you put yourself in an elevated emotion, it will happen. It will happen. It's the same. You have faith, it will happen. Okay. So just keep that in mind also. If you're, related to someone or someone's close to you and they're trying to have these incredible goals for themselves and manifest these things, you can literally manifest for them also. Okay. So it's not just you. And then literally research says you can trick your mind. You can literally trick your mind into creating things that weren't happening by visualizing, by setting intentions, writing down your goals, and just continuing to chip away day by day by day what you are manifesting and working towards. These ideas in your head, these desires in your heart, these things that are just speaking to you all the time for a better life for yourself are meant for you. And even though it seems so far away, or even though it seems impossible, it's not impossible. It's literally not. And you wouldn't have these desires in your heart and these visions in your head if they weren't meant for you. So just again, keep chipping away day by day. Just do little things you can do that will help you get to your dreams and goals. And self-doubt is not real. Self-doubt is, and I'm, working on it. We all deal with self-doubt. But the thing about self-doubt and what I'm learning is that you do it to yourself and you block yourself by having self-doubt. And I was listening to something today, and there was a lady that has been trying to write a book for the past 20 years. And she's 60 now. And she's like, I literally didn't do it out of fear. I held myself back. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to allow the risk of judgment against myself, judging myself. I'm not worthy. I don't know enough. I'm not ready. Like just putting all these judgments on myself. I don't want to do that because it's going to hold me back. And I don't want to be 60 being like, dang, I really should have started that podcast. I really should have had the courage to just step out and do it. Like, why didn't I? I do not want to look back on my life and regret things that I could have just done. I could have just been a little bit more brave every day. I could have just posted a video, 3 times a week. I could have just started the YouTube channel. I could have just went to the school. I could have just, went to esthetician school and started doing hair and makeup and, seeing where that path took me. I don't want to hold myself back any longer. And I don't want you to hold yourself back any longer. It is time for us to stop wasting time and waiting to be ready and waiting to have something to say and waiting for someone to show up to give us the golden ticket. Like, no, it is time for us to end our excuses and to start following our dreams day by day. And I've said this before, but this is so important. We hold ourselves back out of the judgment of other people. Judgment of ourselves, but then judgment of other people. What are people going to say? What are people going to think? Oh my God, they're going to judge me. Oh, what if I get all these comments in my comments section and people are mean? Like, we could make all the excuses for the rest of our life, excuses are endless, but our time is not. And people that you think are judging you are not judging you. They don't care. They literally are not. They're worried about their own selves. They are worried about trying to figure out how to make their manifestations come true. They're trying to worry about, putting food on their table and making their dreams come reality. So don't also trap yourself into the cycle of worrying about what other people think. Other people are worried about themselves. They're not worried about you. So put that to the side. Let that go. I've been guilty of that. That's why I felt like I was supposed to start my podcast in January and I didn't release it until June. I literally could have almost 70 episodes by now, but I let myself be held back out of fear. And then I finally did it and jumped, and it's getting easier. It's getting better. My message is getting stronger. I am connecting with new people. I am, opening my world up to a new world by just following my heart, doing what I feel called to, having the courage. And when you have the courage and you do something, it gives you the confidence, and then you can continue to keep going, which is literally what I talked about on my episode last week, is just how confidence is gained, and confidence is gained through courage and building up courage, and then you gain confidence every single time. So it's going to be scary. I definitely don't want to sit here and say it's not scary, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. And you never know what's on the other side unless you try. So even though it's scary, do it. Like they say, you should do at least one thing a day that scares you, and that will change your life. So push through being uncomfortable. Start chipping away every day at your dreams. Just, set 5 to 10 minutes to do something. Start your website. That's what I'm going to start doing. Just start doing something every day. I even started writing a book, and then I ended up getting to like the big trauma part, and I haven't opened it back up. But I need to write through that. I need to get through that. I need to keep writing my memoir. I need to keep, focusing on that, even if it's just, a few hours a day. Any time that you have to work towards your dreams and your goals is very important, because that is all we have. So you also don't have to write the whole book in one day. You just have to pick up the pen. You just have to start. Okay. And the marathon isn't tomorrow, but you got to start training. You got to start lacing up your shoes and getting out there. Get to the battlefield. It's going to be okay. And you and I have the power to make the changes to create the life we want. Get serious about looking ahead and not looking behind, okay? That is super important. It's okay also to be selfish with your dreams. I know this is something that comes up a lot because we're raised to not be selfish and be selfless, but I'm telling you right now, if you are going to achieve what you want, you got to start being selfish. You got to stop, saying yes all the time. You got to I keep saying start. I'm meaning to say stop. You have to stop doing things that don't feel good to you anymore. You have to stop saying yes to people that you should be saying no to. You got to stop putting yourself in places where you don't belong anymore, because you're growing and you are moving on to something better and you are manifesting your best life. So you got to start saying yes to you. You are the most important thing in your universe, and the universe does literally revolve around you. So if not you, then who? That's one of my favorite lines. I think I came up with it. I'm not really sure, but I literally feel that like inside. If not me, then who? If not you, then who? You got to do it. It's your life on the line. It's your dreams. It's your manifestations. It's you bringing your dreams into reality, because you can, because I can, because that's what we're meant to do. That's literally why we're here. We're here to create a better life for ourselves, and we are literally here to manifest whatever we want and desire. So you are putting Where are you putting your energy and time? Time and energy is your secret, okay? Again, elevated emotions, and be selfish with your time because that's all you have. And we don't want to look back, and say, why didn't I just do it? Why did I let myself be so petrified in fear? And I wasted my whole life. And I gave all my energy to a job that I hated, to people that didn't help me grow and flourish into the person I am. Like, we have our time and our energy, and that's it. Pick up the pen, send the email, get the course, research the schools. They are the small steps that you can do every day, and you are laying brick by brick by brick to create your path over time. Last thing I want to say is, don't worry about the fact that you are new and you don't have the knowledge yet, okay? You are a student, and when you learn, you grow. So that's it, guys. I hope that now you have 4 steps to manifesting your best life. And listen to this again. Please share this with someone that you know is trying to manifest a better life for them. Please share it with your parents, with anyone you know that would like this message. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. And I'm excited to see you week after week, bring you more new messages of happiness and joy and manifesting your best life, because that's what we're here to do. So love you guys. I will see you next week. And as always, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go.
Past knocking, shoulda answered knock. Scales dead, shoulda charged them all up. Shoulda set it on the table and go. Will I ever stand rooted and grow? Past knocking, shoulda answered knock. Scales dead, shoulda charged them all up. Shoulda set it on the table and go. Will I ever stand rooted